I don't want to see. I'm kind of picturing the person whose bathwater it is. It's
No.
It's not someone
That you don't want to drink the bathwater.
I'd want to drink.
Oh.
I don't know whose bathwater I would want to drink, mind you.
No.
Maybe Billy Walker, I don't know. I'm joking.
You would.
It's like, it tastes like sherry.
Hello, I'm Jen.
My name's Rachel.
Welcome to our channel. We are Whisky Geeks.
Not Whisky Snobs.
So if you like all things whisky,
And are not a snob.
subscribe. We have very kindly been sent some other samples today. Really interesting samples.
Yes, thank you so much.
We have a little letter here accompanying the samples.
With a lovely handwriting. may I
Yeah,
say.
really.
My handwriting doesn't look like
to confess, I did saw the note in half when trying to very excitedly get into the
To
parcel.
get the drams.
So I have to put it together. But hello all, as promised, here are the Tobermory drams I mentioned on Instagram. Not sure exactly when I bought the Tobermory 10 years, it might have been 2009. Anyway, this is the old Tobermory, bottled up 40%. The mini was from an M&S tasting set. M&S stopped using the brand name St Michael in 2000. So that's got St Michael on it.
Yep.
So this must be late 90s, I'd imagine. Enjoy from Justine at Kask Whisky.
How nice is that? So
cool.
We've got this is Tobermory 10 and this is a Marks and Spencer's bottling.
Yeah,
Yes.
St Michael's no less.
And so I didn't know that it used to be called St Michael's either. That's a cool thing.
You're too young.
Did you know that?
Yeah, you used to get like shirts and like all their ties and shirts and everything used to have St Michael's written
Was
on
Marks
it.
and Spencer's was St Michael's?
It wasn't called St Michael's, but it was one of their like
Their brands. Right.
In fact, until I got that letter, I didn't know they didn't use St Michael's anymore.
Oh, see, there you go.
So yeah.
Justine does tours and tastings in Edinburgh and around that area. We are booked onto one for September.
Yes, very exciting.
Very exciting one. Maybe hopefully do some filming for that as well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But she does lots of really amazing things like whiskey trials. The whiskey trials. What region is this? She does whiskey trails around Leith, around Edinburgh and around Fife.
Cool.
And she also does the tastings. I looked at some of like her stuff on Instagram, or we follow each other on Instagram, but some of the lineups and stuff for tastings just look amazing, like whiskies from like the 1970s and 80s and things.
Nice.
Like,
She said she does. Yeah, it said on her tour she does like you'll do the tour and then you try a whiskey from the 70s, from the 80s, and from the 90s.
amazing,
Very
like
cool.
really good value for money, and it sounds really good, and she really knows what she's talking about, and she has an amazing collection of whiskey clearly at home as well.
Yeah.
So we are trying both of these to compare, are we? Yes.
Yeah, so this is following on from our visit to Tobermory Distillery and our kind of general obsession with Tobermory at the moment. So yeah, this is really cool to try these. Thank you very much. This is really, really old stuff. We're
10-year-old.
Well, like the old 10, the intermediate 10 if you like, I really love, and I convinced you to like it as well.
I thought I hated it, but I do not.
So this one will be really interesting to try.
Have you got the same order as me
Yeah, I
on
do.
your
Oh, I don't
right?
know. Yeah. So
Is
on
this
my
boy-
right, I've got the St Michael version, and in the left, I've got the old Tobermory.
So was St Michael established? Was Marks and Spencer's established in 1823?
I think so. Yeah.
Must have been. I'm just looking at that miniature as established 1823, but we know Tobermory was 1798.
Yeah. So I think that's
Oh God, I don't like the St Michael smell.
Oh really?
You
St
went for the
Michael
other one,
hyphen.
though. It does. Oh, the other one's much nicer.
That is. Whoa!
Whoa, it's
That's sharp.
musty
and sharp.
I would almost, like, if I didn't know better, I would say that's peated.
Well, do we know? It's not. I don't think it is.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's a mix. Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh,
That's quite familiar.
It's also a little bit like some kind of fruity sweetie, like Oddfellows, powdery fruity sweetie.
It reminds me of a Negroni.
They do smell like they come from the same distillery though.
This one smells like cereal after that one.
Oh.
Like toasted cereal.
Yes, yeah. Toasted Rice Krispies or something.
Yeah. Much preferring the smell of this one so far over the Marks and Spencer's.
Cornflakes.
Oh, I'm not sure that.
Or like Cheerios maybe.
Yeah. Toasted Cheerios.
That one, the
so
old Tobermory 10 is really much softer.
honey coated Cheerios.
Yeah,
That's toast. That's
yeah.
exactly what that smells like. Good note. Good note.
Did you just say that's toast?
That's toast. That's totally what it smells like. I don't
That
like.
one's harsher but somehow fruitier. Like, that's got the mouldy orange smell.
It does.
Mouldy
yeah.
tangerines.
Yeah, you'd know.
I would. I do. Or like an apple that's been around. I know as well. An apple that's been around too long, it's gone alcoholic. Or even when a banana goes alcoholic.
Yeah.
I am an expert in old fruit.
I've had a banana so long. That one makes me want to go on.
Yeah.
Don't like it coming in.
That one is so much. The Tobermory 10 is so much milder,
I think that's
but softer and lighter and fruitier and gentler.
oh, just
That one has such a must.
Cheerios.
Cheerios, yeah. Yeah, honey as well. Honey coated Cheerios.
Cheerios, 100%. I want to try that one first.
I feel like there's not all that much to this one, so then when I go back to this one, I go in with just as much
And you're like,
oomph, and it's like, oh,
It's
okay.
pungent. It smells quite. I think that one does smell quite peated. To be honest, it would be interesting. We could look that up and see
Yeah,
if that's.
I don't know.
You don't think
It
that
could
does?
be a maybe bit.
A maybe bit. Okay.
I don't know. Which are you thinking you like the smell of better now?
Definitely that 100 times
I'm
over.
slightly moving on to that one.
That
I
is
find
more
that one's too
weird.
honeyed, but I don't like honey.
Yeah,
It's a little bit like minty honey.
it's very honeyed. It's very honeyed.
Should we try it first then?
Yes, flange.
Flange.
There's not much to that, is there? Does it taste like water?
Water with a minty honey background.
Sherbety, honey, minty.
It's almost more like, no, it's got quite a lot in the finish actually, but quite subtle. It's almost more like a spiced liqueur.
I think that's very drinkable.
It's got a tiny hint of like, almost like Jägermeister.
Yeah, like a bit of a herby.
Herby, clovey aftertaste to it.
Like if someone thought whiskey
Very
was too
drinkable.
strong for them, that would be definitely one to be like.
I
try
wonder if
that.
it is really old, how long it's been open, or even if it's not been open that long, if it has, because it's quite old, lost some alcohol.
Yeah, I'm wondering that because it doesn't. It really doesn't. What was the last sample we had though? But it was only 46.5 the last one, so it wasn't.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay. I'm not looking forward to trying
Actually,
this
really
one.
cereally now.
Really cereally. I think that's so delicious. Or it's very easy to drink. Very nice.
There's the honey. It's like Manuka honey, like orangey, florally honey.
Like that kind of. I like Manuka honey for me is almost like a juicy type of honey. It makes you
Yeah,
salivate.
Yep.
Um,
And it's the honey I can take a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I still don't like it.
It's still got the honey
It's
flavour.
still got the musty honey, but it's not
Um,
as bad. It's kind of waterier, juicier. Yeah.
I would still prefer, I think, our in-between Tobermory. That was 46.3. The 10-year-old before it was
Yes,
rebottled. Over this one, I think,
still
so
prefer
far.
that. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I feel nervous. Oh no.
It's like strong bath water,
Oh, it is.
but lots of bubble bath in it.
I don't like that one.
That has almost an aniseedy hint to it. Do you know what I think I prefer that one? Anyway, so what do we think? Do you have a
Definitely
favourite?
this one for sure.
And this one?
I could see why. I think there's a bit
Stronger.
more going on in that. Yeah, and it's stronger. There's more flavour. But I think that's
I think it would be
delicious.
this one if it wasn't for the honey
Yeah, fair enough.
note that I get. I'm just not keen on the honey note
But
at all.
unfortunately with that one, because it's maybe lost a wee bit of flavour, then it's honey is the predominant flavour, I would say.
In fact, going back to that one now, I'm like repulsed by it, like a little bit.
I get what you
like-
mean, it is very honeyed. It's very honeyed. It tastes like a
Still.
whiskey you've added water and honey to.
It does. It does. That's
Like
like
a
a hot
cold
toddy.
hot toddy,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And
A
the
cold
more
hot toddy. A cold toddy.
a cold toddy, a toddy.
A toddy. I'm not keen on that. So much, so I said it 3 times.
I like that one a bit better. The more I taste that one, the more I like it.
I can see that. I'm getting feeling better about it.
It's soapy. That's the bitter
It's
bit.
got
It's
it,
definitely
yeah.
bathwater. Soapy bathwater and licorice, that one. This one is all cereal and honey. Totally different though from two whiskies that are going to be around the same time.
Totally different.
From the same distillery. Totally different. Yeah.
Totally different, yeah. I wouldn't, if you gave me them blind and said I wouldn't say they're from the same distillery.
Initially
at all.
I smelled them and I thought they were.
Yeah,
I thought they
yeah.
sounded. I thought they smelled like they were. But on tasting them, they've got more and more different the more I've tried them.
Yep, definitely.
Cheers! Oh.
Sorry. Almost dropped it. Rachel.
So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe down here and join us again next time. Slange! Cheers! Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. And you can follow us on social media at The Grail Tastings. See you next time. Slange. It does taste like bathwater though.
It's very
like I've not even had a bath in years because I don't like a bath, not because I'm not clean.
She washes herself every morning. She wipes a mold of orange over herself, and I'm like, you smell so fresh. And I'm like, oh, it's a secret.